Hey Libra, welcome to your January 1st to January 16th bi-monthly reading. Bi-monthly? Bi-weekly? A bi-monthly reading. It's my pleasure to read for you as always. If you've been with my channel before, then you know that I used to be heavy with the astro readings. I will be bringing them back, but they will be much shorter so that we can add them and they can complement the other services that we offer you on this channel. So if you'd like to work with me personally in any capacity, that's all my information. You can find it on this platform, either in the bio if you're on Instagram or in the description box if you're on YouTube. Now, before we jump headlong into this crazy message, I'm already laughing because I have like 5 placements in Libra or something. So I know. 2 Janelle Bean announcements. Number 1, we are having a store-wide sale between now and January 8th. So come on in, 10% off everything we have there, if that's what you'd like to do heading into your new year. The second announcement is that we will finally, after 4 years and a few years of my guides pushing me to do this, we will be raising our prices, and I'm so happy to be able to serve you in that way because I will be bringing a lot more of my self-worth and value, Libra, into it. So thank you so much for joining me, and thanks to those of you who have been with me for the past 4 years. Let's jump right in. Oh, those price raisings will be about mid-month, okay? So feel free to go ahead and book your session before then or after then. And either way, if you'd like your session to be filled at a different time throughout the year, please just indicate that in the order. All right, Libra. Goodness gracious, Libra. If you notice the title, you know that song, the lyrics, when I look into your eyes, I can see forever. Remember? The wait is over, you were with, wait? Is it the wait? The wait is over, you were with me. The search is over. Yes, the search. Right. But the words that Spirit is saying for this title is the show is over. You were with me all the while. Actually, this reading very nearly was only these 2 cards. 1, 2. And the guides were like, hey, we got your attention. We got you. Finally, whatever you've been going through has been in a place of imbalance. For a lot of you guys, you've been involved. Didn't I just tell you about me raising my prices and how that is, for my personal soul's curriculum, a manifestation of coming into balance? Yeah, listen, it's right here. But this says caught in the ruins over here. So a lot of you may have been in or been out of balance or been imbalanced for quite some time in a few areas of your life. That's why we have this chess game. Spirit is like, we've just been trying to get you to balance yourself energetically. And because you weren't getting it, we had to put people in your path. So some of you may have been dealing with people who were just rubbing you the wrong way. They weren't kind. That was my thing. I kept dealing with people who just were not very kind and whatnot. And also some of you may have been overextending or underextending, right? Depending on who you are and what your circumstances were. Some of you may have kept going back to a karmic partner, romantic. For some of you, it's a mother figure. Some of you, it's also, it could be an energetic belief. Oh, that feels very toxic in a sense. There's something here. There's an energetic belief, well, with everyone, right? That literally was the source of your imbalance. So there's some type of core belief or something that kept you going back to certain people, places, things, situations, ideas. So, you know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, the guides have been really getting us to look at our core beliefs, because the core beliefs are what drive your tank, because your core beliefs on a deeper level of your field are what inform your thoughts. Well, it's what informs your spirit, your personality's life goal. You know, there's that one guy who always feels like he has to prove himself and he doesn't realize that he's doing that, or gal, you know, I gotta prove myself. And so their whole life, when they look back at 65, was spent trying to prove themselves to who? Their father, right? And they didn't realize that that's that higher level being out of alignment because of a core belief. So it informs your drive, which informs the thoughts you think and the feelings you feel and the gut reactions that you have and then the actions that you take and all sorts of stuff. And then you're creating karma and you find yourself off on a path in your life that, yeah, it was able to yield something for you, but it wasn't in your highest good because it was not based off of a loving core belief. So you're off somewhere, right? But Spirit is like, this is, you've been doing your thing. And whatever you've gone through has been for the sake of getting you back into, boom, what? Your integrity, your alignment, being out in the open as needed, being in seclusion as needed, balance. And in fact, I'm looking at these cards and I like to look at the edges of how the cards fall, because here we are talking about this whole history that you've been going through in order to get you to this place right here. We have the balance card, we have caught in the ruins, which is you and a spirit guide sitting in an opened, ruined prison as he's waiting for you to kind of like notice that and get out of it. We have here winged messenger card, I can identify it, which shows our karmic contracts with other people, right? And then we have the journey card here. And look, we've got the 5 of forces. They're like, don't even touch it. I couldn't even touch it for a second. Because whatever is coming up here, I can't even get close to it now as we're looking at it. Whatever is coming up here in the next few months is going to, because they're like, it's not even formed yet. That's why you can't touch it. We're in winter right now. So this is the time for you to be building just like everybody else, right? And eventually when you see the light, I don't love how they said it that way. Once you see the light, once you get into this place where you're like, I got it. See? Here you are getting it. 1, 2, 3, aligning with Spirit to get your work done. This is kind of giving me Virgo energies that we just did. It feels like Libra, you're a little bit of ahead of Virgo. You go back and check the Virgo reading, but you're a little bit ahead in that process where you've already kind of aligned. It's like you get it now. Now it's just a matter of continuing the path that you're on. And so then you can directly benefit from what is coming to be, because you are the one building it. But you see the sugar in your tank, but sugar in your tank, not in the sense that it's going to like disrupt your tank as it really would in real life, right? But the sugar in your tank, the love in your drive, the love-based core beliefs, the alignment, the balance that you've just come into, guess what? Now that that's in place, we're good. So I'm going to go ahead and move all of these cards, because what's actually counts is this. Look at this. Let's put it over here. You're done. This was representing the playing field that you've been on. It was a learning tool in order to get here. That's it. Alignment. And you'll know you're in alignment because guess what? You're listening. See, in both cases, she's listening to all of her guides. Look at him. He just got back from the Akashic library, all excited with the stuff we can do now. Yeah? Look at your ancestors. Look at that one ancestor. Like, I knew they'd pull it together always, at some point. The illumination was there. They've been putting in the hard work. Look at the fairies, right? And hear the fairies again talking to you. So if this reading is for you, regardless of your placements, yeah, great job. You're here. Now we can do this. All right? So, wow, your reading is kind of short. I mean, it is a very clear cut. Now it's like, well, what are we going to do now? Well, what you're going to do now, yeah, up in the air. See, what are we going to do now? What you're going to do now is continue, well, actually kind of like practice, yeah? Practice using the skills that you learn, that balance. Now that you're kind of working on all 4 cylinders, running on all 4 cylinders, they're showing. Now that you're running on all 4 cylinders, guess what you can do now? You can make better choices. Better choices, meaning now you can see who has the energy frequencies that really can be good for you. It's funny because last night I had this dream, literally last night I had this dream that so many bad things were happening, but every bad thing that happened I was able to get out of or avoid because of something I'd learned recently. And so this morning when I was up and I was thinking about it, I was like, yes. That's a good sign. And on top of that, I just looked outside the window and I saw 2 birds, 1, 2 fly to the same place on the branch, which is great. which is awesome. And then I saw a baby bird fly away. Super cute, family. Another thing that I got this morning between sleep and wake, what did the guides say? It's like I could feel, I say it's the guides, but it's probably my higher self having a realization and communicating it to me at just the right moment, so my conscious mind can hear it too without ruining it. You ruin everything, conscious mind. Let me see if I can reiterate it. It was something like, if somebody comes to me in pain and there is something that I can do to help alleviate their pain, then I will do it. But if there is nothing that I can do, if it's out of my hands, then I will let them go. And when I say let them go, you guys know that that's something that you should be calling spirit in to assist with. So we don't just say, I'm in my power and I'm this and you're out of here. That's very kind of low vibe. That's you out of control, trying to control a situation in such a way that it comes out just like, womp womp. So when we call upon spirit, we should be calling upon our higher selves to assist with everything, to be honest, because your higher self can see more than you can from this perspective. And so if you make a decision, you're like, okay, it's my decision, because this is my life, that this is not an influence that I think is in my health and well-being. Spirit, I ask for you in the name of love to show me and to create the conditions for me to release this energy, because it's always going to be reflecting an energy within you, right? To release this energy, 11 minutes 33 seconds, in the highest and purest and most vibrationally sound way. And in so doing, you're inviting the divine spirit to come in and be of assistance to you, 11 minutes 44 seconds, in a way that benefits everybody. Bottom of the deck, keep going. Let me go see what that card was. It literally flew off the table. Yup. It's like, for me there, I saw this as like, the message was the upside down. They're saying in so doing that you create balance and you bring a little bit of heaven down to earth, right? Because earth is the upside down, 12 minutes, 12 seconds. So don't believe anything you see down here. You have to go from the heart. It's going to get you where you need to go. Okay, God bless you guys. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you know where to go. Otherwise, I love you. Check in with everything else we offer you for free, and I'll see you in another 2 weeks for your astro update. Bye.